With wealth came comfort, and with comfort came forgetfulness. The vow he had made to gods of the land was a distant memory buried beneath his newfound prosperity. One evening, as he sat in his courtyard drinking palm wine, his childhood friend Okichukwu reminded him, "Obiora, do you remember the night you made a pledge to the Almighty?" Obiora, waving his hand dismissively. "My friend, those were the words of a desperate man. Look at me now. Do you think the gods care for such trivial matters?" Okechukwu shook his head in warning. "Obiora, the gods do not forget. A man who breaks his vow invites misfortune upon himself." But Obiora ignored his friend's words. Every year that passed, he made excuses for not fulfilling his promise. "I will offer the sacrifice next year," he told himself, but next year never came. One fateful night, as Obiora lay in his chamber, he was startled awake by the sound of a mighty wind roaring through his compound. The very ground trembled beneath him. When he rushed outside, he saw that his yam barns had caught fire, their golden glow lighting up the darkness. Frantic, he tried to salvage his wealth, but the flames devoured everything. The next morning, he discovered that his livestock had mysteriously perished. His fortune, which had taken years to build, crumbled within days. At first, he dismissed it as mere misfortune. But when his eldest son, Ifeanyi, fell gravely ill without cause, the elders of the village urged him to seek the guidance of the oracle. Obiora, now the shadow of his former self, journeyed to the sacred shrine of Agbala, the great seer of Umudike. He bowed before the oracle, trembling as the priestess cast the sacred cowries before him. Her voice was deep and commanding as she spoke. "Obiora, the gods have not forgotten. You made a vow and did not keep it. You received wealth, but you withheld your offering. The gods of the land do not take oaths lightly." Tears streamed down Obiora's face as the realization struck him like thunder. He had been blind to his own arrogance, ignoring the very source of his blessings. "What must I do?" he pleaded. The priestess's gaze was stern. "You must offer the finest goat to gods of the land, as you vowed. And you must build the shrine you promised, lest the wrath of the gods consume you completely." Obiora did not waste another moment. He took his last healthy goat, the finest in his herd, and journeyed to the sacred grove. He knelt before the Iroko tree, just as he had years before, and with a heart full of regret, he fulfilled his vow. He then gathered the remaining wealth he had, and with the help of the villagers, built a shrine in honor of Chukwu. When the final stone was laid, the winds of destruction ceased, and his son Ifeanyi recovered from his mysterious illness. Though he never regained the immense wealth he once had, Obiora found peace. He learned a lesson that would be told for generations. A man's word to the gods is not to be broken, for the gods do not forget. The story of Obiora was passed down from elder to child, a cautionary tale reminding all that a promise made to the divine is sacred. The people of Umudike never forgot his fate, and from that day on, no man in the village dared to make a vow he did not intend to keep. And so, the tale of the broken vow of Obiora lived on, echoing in the hearts of those who feared the consequences of forgotten oaths. Thank you for watching and staying till the end. Subscribe to this channel for more of this videos, created by Feels Concept Folktale Stories.